Hi everyone, welcome back. Welcome back to the part two. This is the decoration portion of the tutorial of how we put together this little, what's going to be a flip book. I've used some paper from Graphic 45, and now I'm just going to go ahead and, I wouldn't say go in on the project, but I'm going to go ahead and finish decorating the project, and we'll be done. Okay, so I did say we're going to use some washi tape, and we will be using a washi tape. Unfortunately for us, you're stuck with me, right? And I am very persnickety about using washi tape on projects, unless it's like a washi tape project. So hopefully I don't get too in my head with that. I did pull out a few. This should go well. The color should match pretty good. It's blue, and it has some of these lighter green or teal or turquoise, whichever way you look at it. I do want to use this because it's brownish. And I think it'll go great right here on this like traveling. It's a ticket. It says bicycle guided tour, but we're not going to use this side. We're going to use this side. And what I think I'm going to do is just do that. And so if you watched the previous video, I said I wasn't too concerned about some of the pages. I do want to leave the book a little bit more loose, as in not completely filled up, because I am going to be gifting this to someone. So I want to do that, and I'm looking for my decorative edge scissors. I went to the Dollar Tree a few days ago and I saw some and I was like, ooh, those are nice. I did not pick them up, but I did eyeball them a few times. I eyed them. I was like, ooh, you definitely could make a very nice pair with my other scissors. But no, I was like, no, Brandy, you have plenty. Well, even if you have plenty, sometimes it's still, nice to have an extra pair of something. But I was like, I really don't. I went through my decorative scissors before, my decorative edge scissors before, and I didn't, I pulled out some of the ones that I, cut and didn't really care for. And the same thing has been going on. I'm going to cut this right here. With my dies, I've been die cutting a little bit more frequently than normal, and I surprisingly I pulled out a few that I'm like, no, I don't want to keep them, because essentially, they're taking up space and room for something that could be in my possession that I actually care and want to keep and like. So we will, I think I want to chunk this off too, right here. Let's see if I can do it. Yep, I can do it. Yeah, that's right. Let's see. Did I just make it look crazy? Probably so, but that's okay. If you go and look into some of your tickets, if you're that kind of person that keeps memorabilia, you'll know that all of your tickets some of the letters are faded off. You can't remember something. Maybe you had a lipstick stain on something. It's okay. I'm okay with it. I'm going to use some vintage photo. Go ink up this edges. Okay, I'm going to use my art glitter glue right here. And sometimes if you're really concerned about your border, which I'm not, I really like that it has that little blue border. You can always put if you're decorating every page, you can put your decorative pieces over those edges to alleviate a little bit of that. Oh, the edges are exposed, if that's what you're into, covering up everything, you can definitely do that. I am not too concerned about that. And now I'm just going to take a few of these. Now I do have some travel cards, but I don't have them up here, right? Obviously not. So I'm just going to pull out a few that look pretty okay that matches this. This could be waves. I'm going to put Oh, that's cool, but we'll do this. I'm going to put these here. It's just two. I usually don't like to just do two, so let's see. Can't get these in here. If you have any of those pocket life or pocket project life cards or pocket pages, I think that's what it's called, pocket pages. It's always a good time to pull them out and use them up. I bought this from Joy and Fabric a while back, a couple of weeks ago, and I feel like I want to use this shellfish in here. So, you know, when I did my man on man card, people was like, I would never have thought to use that. But this is a cute little goldfish, right? You could definitely use that on a project and turn it into a masculine card really easily. Not purple, brandy black. All right, so we're going to come back right here, and I'm going to stamp this on here just because I feel like I want to, I need to, it has to be that way. Okay, well, that looks nice. I have been in a seashell mood for a while lately, so this is going to be great for me. I can get two things done. I should have stamped it out afterwards, but that's okay. I usually tend to leave the front page blank when I'm making these, and since I am enamored, right, I really like that. I'm going to take some paper and cover this. No, I'm going to leave it alone, but I am going to put something on there in a few seconds. But we got this. Now let's work on this last page. Okay, so now we are here, and I am going to cut these up, and this is how the back looks. So you can decide which one. After we do this, I'm going to decide which one looks the coolest and go from there. You could also cut these and do like a little trifold situation, but I'm not gonna put I don't normally put all of the cut aparts in there, so no need to worry about that. And plus, I mean, you know, I've already taken a big leap and cut open my graphics 45 paper, right? So yes. This is where we are right now. We are in, I don't even know if that's, I can't consider it to be the vault because I haven't been crafting as long as a lot of people to have amassed a vault of paper yet. I do have a few paper pads that I really like. Because I remember, I want to say it was like 3 years ago now, maybe 4, when Michaels came out with the Safe Freeze collection, and I was talking to one of my friends, and she was like, I remember when they had this really pretty, I'm going to do something real quick if I can do it. Yeah, they had this really pretty, it was like a Frosty the Snowman one, and Safe Freeze is kind of like Frosty the Snowman, right? So I think we could do this, right? We could do this. Look out, world. All right, so we got this like that. Yep, and we're going to take some trash paper that I have, that's trash. All right, so I just cut out these 2 little sheets of paper, and what we're going to do is glue them in. Doesn't have to be precise, and it's okay that I have ink colored on there, no worries. All right, so just gonna fold this, an impromptu book binding. All right, so we're just gonna burnish that in and a few pages. And we're gonna do the same thing with this one. Were you holding your breath? Were you holding your breath? All right, so we got that. And all right. Gonna close this, burnish it down. Now we have a little tiny book. And I am going to, of course, stamp a seashell in there and a little crab. Why not? Those are the two that are loose, hanging out. The back won't matter. Well, I was gonna say the back won't matter, but you know what we'll do? We'll play nice and keep it. All right, so there we go. You know, maybe they went to a shell picking contest and a crab eating contest. I don't know. So we got this, and we're gonna put that here. Put that right there. And I did cut out some other stuff, right? So we're gonna do this just like that, okay? And it will fit in there nicely. It's just gonna glue this whole thing down. And if you have a really good paper pad, let's just say your paper pad has lots of cut aparts and little things, you don't really have to make up anything. Like this paper pad is pretty decent. I had fully intentionally came up here to use up some stickers. I had grabbed them out of a little sticker bucket, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make this pad, and I'm gonna put some stickers on it. I'm gonna do this and this and this. And guess what? We haven't used one sticker yet, I don't think. Nope. No stickers. And I was like, no stamps. You know, I told myself, don't get a whole bunch of stamps and do that. Just use paper, because the person, you know, it was like, how do you make your books? So we're making a book with paper, not with stamps and other stuff. And we're going to take our little shell guy and we're going to stamp it again. Because, you know, postcards have a whole bunch of junk on it, right? Mail and all this other junk. The postage on it. And I was fully prepared, just so you know, it's full disclosure, I was fully prepared to use this, but this does not match that paper pad at all. It's a little bit too juvenile. So yeah. All right, that looks good. Looks great to me. And now, ow, I pinched my finger. That was not a good thing. Definitely didn't feel good, if anything. And we're gonna go ahead and I want to do something a little bit different to the front. So I'm going to pick. You guys want to pick for me? No, you can't, huh? Well, you can always leave in the comment section which one you would have used. This one says Mermaids Wanted. It says you're my anchor, and this is what's on the back. Greetings. Something about those little kids that freak me out. A smooth sea never made a skill seller. And I was going to pull out my stamp that said that. I was like, nah. No stamps. No stamps. This is such a cute postcard. Swim little fishy. Make a wish on a starfish. Beach rules. Gather seashells. Postcard. And this is super cool. Even though it's supposed to go like this. So we'll probably end up using that one. But I hope that we all are on the same page and we chose this right here. Because, you know, she matches. So what I want to do, I think I want to put this over here, just like that. Even though, you know, I'm not a big mermaid fan. Like, you're not gonna see me say, oh, let's just do mermaids. I mean, you might see me say that, but because other people in my life like mermaids, not because of me. I think they're very nice and cute and pretty, but I am not a mermaider. A mermaider. Alright, so we got this right here. And see, it's gonna tie all in. There we go. So now the person that receives this can write down some stuff. If they're a lister, they don't have much space to list, but they can write that. So we're gonna leave this open. And we're gonna put a postcard here. I do like filling up these pockets so people know they have pockets. Now I'm gonna leave that side blank, and I want to cover up this upside down writing, just because it's gonna, you know, again, it's gonna worry me more so than anyone else. And since this has like stamps on here, why not just put this here, right? By the sea. And what I think I'm going to do, Yeah, we'll leave this side open. No. No, 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 no. Let's see. We'll do this. So just bear with me for 1 second. Okay, so I'm going to leave this as is. And I think, hopefully, I can use this sticker right here. Cherish every moment, love every moment, embrace every possibility. Let's see if Dollar Tree has done right by me. This paper could be good for some vellum. Vellum, yes, vellum. All right, good. So it's on the bottom side as well. I do this a lot. Take apart a sticker, especially a dimensional sticker. Sometimes the stickers don't have anything on the bottom of them, so we have to be careful of that. Now, if this was blue, it would be great. And if it was flat, it would be great. Because I want to try my hardest to make a frame real quick. Let's see, so we got this right here. Yeah, I think I'm going to try and make a frame. Do we want a frame? What if we did this, right? Like, hello there. But we put this here instead. That matches a little bit better, right? Let's do that. Now, I did fully intend on using these stickers as well. And you see, this is our first one. And I've butchered that sticker. But I feel like that's okay. Because we're using it, right? And it has roses. That's the only bad part about, I mean, roses are not bad, but it has roses on there. And I didn't want to put this lady on here. Because I didn't want, I've already made another tuck spot with this, a card like this. So I want to keep her as is versus not. So we got that. Just going to try and adjust it a little bit. And what I want to do, yeah, I think this is going to work out pretty good. Okay, so we got this right here. Now let me, a stroke of genius just hit me. No, that's not gonna work. Scratch that. No genius is hitting me yet. Here we go. So technically, well, not technically, there's nothing technical. These are pretty easy to make, right? Pretty easy to make. For me, I feel like the hardest part is what we're doing right now. Putting all this stuff on here, embellishing it. So we're going to leave this page. See, we left these pages naked. So we got our little travel book. And we went to the clam picking and crab festival. And, you know, the person can get those stamped however they want. I think that's really cute. Leaving that blank. And you don't want it to be too fat. Like, you don't want it to be super duper chunky. And now we're going to put her here. But I'm going to make a frame. All right, so I changed my mind again. Changed 99, right? So we got this, wishing you oceans of joy. And on the back, we're going to put this, right? Look, I think that works out a little bit better. Even though I really want to use that side. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this cattywampus. And at this point, you can use tape if you like, but I'm just going to go ahead and stick with this glue. Get it? I made a funny. Stick with, yeah. Cut it out. Never mind. Never mind. All right, so we got that going on right there. Yep. And we're going to try to keep this looking semi-straight. I like that. Yes. I was going to do a double layer, but I was like, no, no double layers. So that is that. We got that, and that. And this is our completed project. I hope that you enjoy it and you make something fun too. So it just says, wishing you oceans of joy. You can always add more. You can embellish it a little bit more, but I feel like this is pretty good. I would maybe put some shells around the bottom because I'm into this corner thing. If you haven't noticed, like I like the corners, but I'm going to leave it like this. I feel like this is sometimes too much is too much, right? I feel like I could add something to it, but no, because I feel like the Graphic 45 paper is not allowing me to think outside of the anchor box. So here we go. We got this, got a little tuck spot. This is a spot where they could probably put a picture or something here if they chose to. Another little tuck spot that I didn't put anything in. We're just going to put this one in so they'll know it's a tuck spot, right? Think outside the box. That's what it says on the other side. How ironic. I just grabbed the random card. Then we got another tuck spot. So we got the middle piece is a tuck spot. Normally it's something different. I usually keep the middle blank, but since we are leaving a blank page on the other side, here we are. Then we got this. I love this little book I made. It's the simple things, right? It's always the simple things. And yep, we're going to leave it just like that so we don't tear it up and destroy it, Brandy. Alrighty. And then they can just put on the back a little tag. Very fun and not too hard to make, not too stressful. I hope that you've enjoyed this. I want to say thank you all for watching. Until next time, happy crafting.